Spencer Rattler may have just exposed how things were at Oklahoma towards the end of the Lincoln Riley era. Earlier today, he came out and called the tail end of his time at Oklahoma toxic, and his teammates addressed how he truly is as a teammate. While I will admit this thumbnail and video title may have been a little clickbaity, I want to share Spencer Rattler's side of the story, something he finally opened up to the media about today. When Spencer Rattler decided to enter the transfer portal, he was viewed as one of the most sought-after quarterbacks at the time. Rattler was coming off a season where he'd gone from Heisman Trophy frontrunner to being the second-string quarterback behind Caleb Williams, who was being talked about like he was a superhero all season long. South Carolina's offensive coordinator Marcus Satterfield knew he needed a quarterback for the upcoming season and decided to give Rattler a call. Satterfield straight up told Rattler, "You're pissed and I'm pissed. Let's come together and see what we can do. Play pissed off. Dude, people think you suck. You know what? People think I suck too. I've got a chip on my shoulder, and I can't imagine how big the chip on your shoulder is. Let's use that." South Carolina is coming off a season where they rotated through 4 different quarterbacks trying to get the offense going. After Satterfield got off the phone, he hoped he had not offended Rattler. As we all know, Satterfield didn't, because Spencer decided to transfer to Columbia, South Carolina less than 2 weeks later. Rattler had offers from Arizona State, Nebraska, Ole Miss, Oregon, Pittsburgh, and UCLA. Lane Kiffin even flew out to take an in-home visit with the former Oklahoma Sooner. Rattler decided to transfer to South Carolina instead to help them capitalize on their late season momentum from last year, in which the Gamecocks won 7 games in total. Rattler explained why he chose South Carolina, telling the media, "I was blown away, and knowing Coach Beamer from when he was an assistant at Oklahoma and the way he rides with his players, I knew I could trust him. South Carolina had everything I was looking for. And I think it's more impressive if you go to the school that's coming up and do it there, with great teammates around you, than go somewhere like Alabama and win games. You could just feel it here. This community, this city, these fans, we're on the rise." He committed to the Gamecocks before he ever stepped foot on campus. So far, Spencer has clicked with Satterfield and knows there are high expectations for the Gamecocks this season. The Gamecocks also landed a potential star tight end, Austin Stogner. Stogner had taken a visit to South Carolina right after the regular season ended. Rattler told ESPN, he was like, "Spence, man, this place is going to be special. I'm telling you, think about it. So I took my time and he was right. This is where I needed to be." Spencer has already made an impact on his teammates, who already love him. So that brings me to his breakup with Oklahoma, which seemed unfathomable this time last year. Rattler experienced his own fans booing him and chanting they wanted Caleb in the Sooners' 16-13 win over West Virginia. Then stories started coming out that Spencer was a bad teammate. To Beamer, these seemed like strange accusations, as he was around Rattler for the 2019 and 2020 seasons. During the 2019 season, he was always ready to go, with Jalen Hurts already having the starting quarterback position. Even after his benching against Texas in 2020, he never flinched. He returned to the game and led the Sooners to a 4-overtime win against the Longhorns. Stogner scoffs at any accusation of Rattler being a problem around his teammates. He came back into the game against Texas this past season and scored a crucial 2-point conversion. Stogner told ESPN, "When you look at the facts of what happened there with Spencer, it looks a little different than what some people are making it out to be. He won big games. He won a conference championship, the kind of thing 95% of the teams would kill for their quarterback to do. It's crazy how quickly they turned on him. But for anybody to say he was a bad teammate doesn't make sense to me. I guess he was such a bad teammate that one of his former teammates there wanted to play with him at South Carolina." During an interview this week, Spencer came out and said that the Oklahoma situation was toxic towards the end. Spencer was there every day training and putting the work in, but the team started hearing rumors about Lincoln possibly leaving for LSU. According to Stogner, Riley never addressed these rumors, and they became a distraction in their last game. There was also nothing about USC, and he believes there was no way it all came together in 12 hours. Either way, both guys knew it was time to leave because things just didn't feel right. Stogner told ESPN, "Even had Riley stayed, and through it all, I don't know how Spencer could have handled things any better. He was there every day trying to get better and competing in practice. It's funny how a 21-year-old handles it a lot better than some of the fans out there on Twitter handle losses. Spencer does not really care about the past, and it looks like him talking about his time at Oklahoma, the door may be closed on that, as he focuses on his upcoming season at South Carolina and possibly next year's NFL draft. Shane Beamer knew how great of a player and teammate Rattler was and knew he didn't even need to talk to Riley. Personally, I think there was a lot of media speculation about what was going on, and I think when one story broke, whether it was true or not, because of Rattler's stardom, everyone decided to run with it rather than fact-checking it. I don't know how I would have handled a situation like that. nor do I think there was a better way to handle something like that. What do you think? Do you think the tail end of the Lincoln Riley era was toxic and Norman? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more college football content, check out one of my more recent videos right here. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember to embrace the grind.